Good afternoon and welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff. So today we have a big surprise. Oh, I know they're noisy. A lot of people who are on their list knew that Shammy's puppies were born. They were born on the 29th and there are 8 little ones. She's got 4 boys, 4 girls, and they're really noisy. They were good till a minute ago, but we've been doing lots of stuff. So we're going to add something different today. Roxy is also due for puppies. She had 1 puppy. There were no more in the litter. We didn't lose anybody. There was nobody that had any issues. She only had 1 puppy. We actually loaded her in the car the other day and ran her to the vet. $195 later for x-ray and office call. We found out there was nothing in the oven but 1 puppy. So, and to boot, she started contractions in the vet's office. So we got home and we did tell her she had to hold on. We were going through McDonald's drive-thru. But we got home and about 20 minutes later, Roxy had a puppy. So we're going to add inclusively, Roxy's puppy is always going to be with Shammy because a singleton puppy does not do well. So we took it away from Roxy after 24 hours. Roxy's puppy was born on the 1st. Yeah, it was born on the 1st, 2 days after Shammy's were. Shammy's were born on the 29th of September, and Roxy's was born on the 1st. So it will always be with Shammy's litter. Roxy's puppy is sold, so we're just going to include it in with our videos. So today there's a couple things I want to tell you before we start. First of all, if you've never been to our website, I'm glad you found us. And we're always available by phone calls, and I'm not so much on emails because it's crazy busy with fall and everything we're doing with the kennel. If you are looking for a Schnoodle and this is not possibly the litter you're interested in something out of, if you check out our expected litter page, we are now posting all puppies, I shouldn't say puppies, all litters that are in the oven but aren't born yet. And we've had some people actually ask us about certain females, and if they're not bred, we've included them also on that page and put, you can put your name on there. So if you have never seen us before, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Windy Hill Kennel, CG, I put my initials, C as in cat, G as in George on there, because there is another Windy Hill Kennel somewhere in the southern states, and they raise hunting dogs. So, and they're also on YouTube. Oh, I know you guys are noisy, but I put my initials on the end of that. Tails and dew claws are done on these guys. They're 5 days old today, and that was already finished. And pics of the litter that a lot of people ask me are given in the order that you're on the waiting list. We do videos every single week of these guys and all of our puppies, sometime between Monday and Saturday. Usually we try and get it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We may not always make it. If you don't see one on by Saturday, you'll know something's really going on around here. But we usually try the first couple days of the week. But if you do sign up and subscribe to our YouTube page, it will notify you every single time we post a video. All puppies in this litter are microchipped. You were probably going to see this litter, and when we fan down on them and say, how in the world are we going to know whose is who? They're microchipped. We did that this morning. We do nails and baths every week on these guys. Once their eyes are open, their baths will start. They get a weekly bath. We use a shampoo that is non-drying. It's all natural, and it does not dry their skin out. But with this many in the litter, Mom keeps them as clean as she can, but we have to do the extra. So we do give them a bath starting at 2 weeks. Nails have already been done. They were born with daggers on their feet, so they had their nails clipped already. We'll do that about every 10 days. These guys are scheduled in already for spay-neuter. So they're going in on the 21st of November to be spayed and neutered, and then they can start going home on the 24th. I'm not doing pickup on Thanksgiving Day. Sorry. I've got family in for the holidays. We can do the day after, and the day before. I'm getting ready for it. So starting the day after Thanksgiving, they can start going home. So if you know the dates now and you can think of your schedule, My guarantee states you need to have them to your vet within the first 3 days of when they go home. So please, please, please remember, book your vet appointment when you book your pickup date with me. Don't wait till the very end because many vets are putting you out almost a month. So I know it's a really pain in the butt, but our vets around here aren't quite that bad. But I've heard from other clients that they have a terrible time to get into their vet for their new puppy health check. I do pickups on Monday through Saturday. I do not do Sundays. And the biggest thing is get your well checked, please. Make sure you get, they're checked by our vet. They are as healthy as we can possibly humanly do. We just want to make sure that our vet didn't miss something or we didn't miss something to tell our vet to look for. So please make sure you get your well checks in. What else can I tell you? Other than that, please write down the spay-neuter date because everybody always asks me that. And I know I notified everybody that was on the waiting list when they were born. So I'm sure all you guys have been hanging there waiting for me to put these on. So let's get started. We're going to do Roxy's baby first. And it looks totally different than the rest of these. So it'll always be easy to tell apart too. So Roxy's baby is a male and it is a beautiful Phantom Merle. It's gonna look just like Roxy did when she was a baby. He's got lots of really nice red up the legs. He's got red on the front legs, red on the chest, and a big white tuxedo front. He's gonna have a black nose. He'll have brown eyebrows. His little ears are completely sealed shut. So if you've never seen newborns, ears are totally sealed shut when they're born, along with their eyes. Eyes will start opening and ears will start opening about 12 to 14 days old. And his nose will turn black. Because he's a Merle, he was born with a pink nose. But he is really, really flashy. All right, let's turn this on and see where we're at. Okay, so, microchip number. It's my first day on the job, I forgot. His microchip number is 8851. These are all in numeric order. I pulled him from way down in the pile of the new ones, so he isn't anything close to their chip number. So he is 8851, and he is 9.8 ounces today. He says, ooh, that's cold. That was a cold place to go, wasn't it? Yeah. He is such a pretty guy. Got red up his cheeks also. And there's the spotting on his back. I think, honestly, he's going to look identical to Roxy. It's just, we just had one little stinker out of that whole litter. Yeah. We really thought there wasn't anything in the oven. We thought she had a false pregnancy. That's why we took her to the vet. Surprise. All right, so let's start. So we've got the girls up front. These are the 4 girls. These are the 4 boys. Now, there is going to be a difference in colors in here. So I will tell you that the ones, and I think you'll probably see it in the video. I can see it really plainly out here. The ones that look like they're brown, there's another one like that that's brown. I really believe, and so does Vanessa, these are going to look just like Shammy. I kept puppies out of Shammy last year when she had poodles, and mine that looked like this with the chocolate some of them turned a reddish with the black spots. Some of them turned just exactly like Shammy is. So the Merle spots will always show, but they're not going to be blue. I will be shocked if they stay blue. So you can see these 3 and this one have a lot of blue. I'm gonna roll over there. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Looks like just like a human baby when they stretch. So these 3, 4, this one and these 2. So you got what? One female that I think is gonna stay blue Merle. And this female is gonna stay blue Merle. And these 2 boys. But these 2 girls and these 2 boys are going to turn, I think, like Shammy, or even a reddish. This one might turn with a reddish cast, but they're not going to stay blue Merle. They're going to be Merle, just not blue. All right, so let's start with the girls. We'll start with the guy on his back in the middle so we know where they're at. This one is a female, and she is a Phantom, but it's very hard to tell. She has brown on her front legs, if I can roll her over here. So this leg has a brownish cast to it. I don't know if it's going to turn on brown or not. I do not see brown in her ears. She does have brown up these back legs, though. You can see, if Vanessa zooms in, you can see the brown up her thigh. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Turn around. She's got beautiful markings on her back. She says, where are you going? She's going to have a black nose. And her microchip number is 8868. What do you think? Huh? I know you're squawking. Let me see your chest. She has a little tiny bit of white on her chest, and you can see that brown cast across her chest. So she is a phantom, but I don't know that she's going to really show it as she gets older. It's very light, but it is phantom. All right, you're rolling off the table. Come up here. I know, that's my big fear. Somebody's going to roll off one of these days. All right, so she is 13 ounces on the button. Oh, okay. Now you got to keep straight. You got to keep where you're at. Nope, don't come over here. They don't cooperate when they're this age. They'll be all over the table before we're done. They'll probably wake up, and then everybody will have to decorate the table. 8875 is this one's microchip number. I think this is the smallest of her puppies. I really do. Nice dark markings on the back. I don't really see phantom on the legs. It's got brown on the belly, a little bit of brown on the belly. That's what makes me think it's going to turn like Shammy. It's going to have a black nose, and she's got a real dark splotch up on her face. I know. A little bit of white on this front toes, a little bit of white back here. 8875 is her microchip number. Stay up here, Pumpkin. All right, let's see what she weighs. I know, I'm sorry. 9.2 ounces as of today. Okay, I'm going to just stick you right here. We're not going to keep you in any order, but we'll try and keep the girls down here. He said, oh, there's a friend I can lay on. All right, this is the last one. This is the biggest female. And this one I definitely think is going to turn like Shammy. See the color on her belly? And the color on her side? She's not going to be a blue merle. I think she's going to look just like Shammy. Shammy is pretty much, I would call her a Sable Merle. She's got that sable color. This one has brown on the neck, a little bit of brown on the top of her head. And this one is a Yin Yang. She has a full Yin Yang face, which means part of this face is black and part of it's blue merle. Well, or Sable Merle. Eyes are closed. She's got not really white on the back toes. She's got a big white spot on her belly and up her throat. Dew claws are done. Dew claws are the little toe that's the extra toe on the side of the foot. So when they're born, there are not only 4 toes, there's the 5th toe like our thumb. This serves no purpose except for breeding. When a male mounts a female, he can dig that thumb on their front feet into their coat. But all dogs have it. Every dog, even wolves have it. Everything has it. So you can see also she's got a little bit of brown up the back end. So I think she's definitely going to be a sable, which will look like Shammy's color. All right, she is 13.2 ounces. I know that's really cold. I'm so sorry. All right, we got one more female, don't we? So this is a blue merle female, and I do think she's going to stay blue merle. You can see this real definite gray. She does have phantom markings on her legs. She's got brown on the back of her legs, and it's hard to see, but she does have it up to her knees. Let's see what your tail looks like. See, she's got brown under her tail, which means she's a phantom. And she's got a little cast of brown on her legs. She's got a partial yin. She started to have a yin yang on this side, but she's got a partial. And she's got really, really pretty markings on her back. And she also will have a black nose. It's almost filled in right now. Her microchip number is 8873. I probably will put individual photos of these on next week. All right, she is 12.2. We're having a church picnic here on Saturday, so I have 3 days left to get ready for it and about 30 people coming. So I probably won't do pictures until next week. We'll do individual photos, but I wanted to at least get you a video on so you could see them. So this one is a Blue Merle male. He was the first one born, 8872, and he's a big boy. He's got beautiful colors. This one I think will stay Blue Merle. Does not have the brown on the coat up here unless it does something drastically to change. And you can really see with these three laying together how these are the different color than the Blue Merle. Oh, you're just bound you're going to roll off there, aren't you? Scoot over there. There you go. Oh, there you're going to roll. Everybody's going to stretch. All right. This one has spots all over his face. He says, I'm going to yawn. He is a phantom. He's got brown on these legs. Both of them have a hint of brown. He has a hint of brown up his legs. He's got a little hint of brown under the tail. And do I see it in the ears? No, not yet. Yes, I do. There's a little bit of brown in the ears. So he is a phantom. I just don't know how much it's going to show. He's going to have a black nose. And you're a big boy. Yes, you are. Let's see what you weigh. He's got nice dark markings on this side. Really nice dark markings. Really fancy. Come on, 0 out. There you go. Nope, 0 out. There it goes. My scales sometimes worry me. 13.8. Okay. I gotcha. I know. I'm going to pick you up next. I'm going to lay him down. All right. This is another male. This one says, I'm sleeping. Don't bother me. This one has lots of little Merle speckles all over his face. He's got white front toes. He has white back toes. Not so much on this foot, but this foot has a lot of white. He's got a big white chest. And he's got white under his chin and his neck. This pink will be white when it fills in. He says, just roll me around, but let me sleep. He's got really pretty coloring on his back. He is going to, looks like he's going to stay Blue Merle. He's got brown on both sides of his face. And I think if I can get him to unroll, he's got brown on both of these legs. And he has brown under the tail. I know, we're just rolling you around, aren't you? And he is 8870. All right, I'm going to just lay you down. And then I'm going to, 11.4. Okay, you didn't wake up, did you? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. There you go. Pile in there with the rest of them. Lay your head down. There you go. Go to sleep. Okay. All right, next male. This one is definitely changing colors. This is going to be a Merle like Shammy. You can see the brown all through the coat. It's got brown under the tail. I know, he says, don't touch my feet. Curls them up. He's got white on these toes, white on this toes, white on both front feet. He's going to have a white goatee and white on his chin. Will you yawn if I touch your mouth? Usually they yawn if you touch their mouth. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. He's got big white chest, white under the chin. I can't get his head to come up, but he's white all the way up the side. Oh, you like that? Okay. Oh, he says right there. 5 days old and you've already got an itch. Nice coloring on this side. Big black splotch on the face. And he's got a black mask. That's going to look really cool when he gets bigger. Okay. You ready, buddy? It's cold. 13.2. 13. It's either 13.2, 13.4. All right. Lay you down. Everybody stay here. Don't roll. I know. This is another one that's going to be the same color as Shammy. It says I got to stretch for a minute. Oh, and I got to yawn. So he's going to roll into a ball. He's got lots of brown on this coat. You can really see where that's going to turn. His belly's the same way. He's got lots, almost looks like a leopard. He's got spots everywhere. He's got really nice, big, definite markings on this side of his back. He is the only puppy in this entire litter that has a white blaze on his face. I thought that was really cool. He was the only one that came out with that. So there's a good picture of the back of him. And let me get your microchip number. 8869 is his microchip number. Let's see what you weigh. Okay. 14.2 on the button. All right, so that gives you a good idea of what they look like. I know, everybody's scooting away. Smash. At this age, they still like to be swaddled. So if you can mash them all together and hold them still for a second, they all usually go back to sleep. This one says, forget it. All right, there they go. If you have any questions about these, or if you're interested and want to be put on the list, just give me a call and I'll be glad to talk to you about, microchip numbers. And when I put them on the website, I will put a microchip number above their photo. And once their puppies are sold, we will move it to the bottom of the page. And it will say sold with the people's name on the top that actually got the puppy. So this afternoon, I had a client call me and tell me that she has a broken leg and she has not walked since February and has not gotten along really well with it, and really enjoys watching the videos and the messages sometimes I give at the end of the videos. So I decided, I went up and looked, and I have another client that sends me a message every day, and I printed this off my phone. It's called Small Straws by Marsha Burns. When you feel abandoned, alone, without friends, remember that I, the Lord, know you and care about you. I am always your very present help in troubled times. Come to me when you've been deserted or are desolate. I will soothe your troubled soul. Come to me to be refreshed and renewed. Proverbs 18:24, a man who has friends must himself be friendly, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. So I hope you have enjoyed their video today. I hope you have a blessed week, and call me with any questions. If you email me, I may not get back to you as quickly because I just don't have time to go through emails, but I do have time to do the phone. Lots of times in the car when I got to go with my husband for parts, or we have to go pick up something for the farm, I sit and do my texts, and lots of times the library is a great place to do your texting. So I'm always available to be either phone called or text, and you're not bothering me at all to do either one. So have a blessed day and a safe week, and we'll talk to you later.